Hello Aries, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Art Nouveau Tarot by Matt Myers. I keep putting the in front of that, but there's no the there. But there you go. It's a deck from 1989, but there's the information if you'd like it. Supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and with an E. There's websites for this one. Hay House websites, if I can find them real quick. Hey House, there you go. Feel free to freeze frame on any of that if it works for you, if you want that information, of course. Why do I have so much energy? I'm like I've only had water. Like, I am like so full of energy. Like, it started with Sag. I just did Sag, and I'm just like, I have a lot of energy. I know it's fire, but come on. Woo! Okay. Secondary situation. Yeah, but you're gonna win out, so that's good. They got two tens coming in, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. That is Wands, right? Yeah. 10 of Wands. In this deck, it looks like something's missing, but it's kind of like you could still do it yourself. It's just kind of like whoever you used to do it with seems to have abandoned you, but you can still create that success yourself. Not really happy about it, not impressed with it. Didn't really expect it either with the Tower. And it's kind of like, I feel like however this happened, I'm not really a fan of it. Somebody ditched out. I ended up having to do this all by myself. I didn't expect that, don't like it. But it's kind of like you might have the chance for somebody else to take up the slack. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and somebody else is seeing this possibility. They see that you have an opening, whatever that means, and they want to come together with you, and they want to help you connect. For some of you, this is definitely business. I feel like you'll know. I feel like when this hits, you'll know if this is personal, relationship, or business, or whatever it is. Because somebody just ditched you. They were gone. And when they left, you're kind of like, you know what? I don't need that crap. I don't need to start building something and then I get it going really good and then boom, I'm doing it by myself. Why bother? If I'm going to do it by myself, I might as well literally just do it by myself. But somebody is seeing that, you know, they could be a benefit, that you have an open position. So they want to be a part of this situation with you. The wheel turns. Somebody with ideas shows up. When I get the 7 of Cups, I'm getting somebody with a lot of ideas. But I also see you looking at this like, yeah, ideas is one thing, but like, can you actually do something with that? If they can actually put some action behind it, okay, that's great. If they're just going to give you ideas, you're like, well, I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I really want that. But there is the Chariot coming in. This is more water card energy. The Chariot is a water card, the way I read it anyway, because the Chariot talks about Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. That's why I connected with a water card. They do have a lot of drive to move forward on these new thoughts, but I feel like when you're looking at this, you're still not sure, like, is this really, like, are they just here today, gone tomorrow? Because I've already had that. I don't need that again. I don't need somebody to come in with all these great ideas and they're going to be around forever and a day, and then 5 minutes goes by and I'm like, hello, where'd you go? I thought you were going to be here forever and a day. Oh, that was 5 minutes forever and a day, apparently. You're skeptical. You're like, I don't know if I really believe in this. I just don't believe that this energy is developed enough to really pull through the way I need it to. I'm going to use the dice here. Just this Page of Cups is like, why do you, is there anything else that would cause Aries to like not really be a fan of this that I'm missing? The Hermit card, that's the 9 of Major Arcana, and then the 9 of Pentacles. I can do it on my own. Why not just do it on my own? Feeling very self-sufficient and kind of like, if I pull back and allow somebody else in, I have to make room for them. I'm very self-sufficient. I'm used to doing it myself, and that's the Aries energy I'm feeling. Like, I got used to doing it myself. Maybe I could do more with another person here, But having to step back, pull back my energy, make room for somebody else, and then show them how to do it, and then get them up to speed takes a bit of time. So that's going to pull me back a little bit. And then if this is somebody who also leaves in some time, when they leave, I also have to like step back, reform everything, close that gap, and put it back in my control, and then get back on path again. Is it really worth me slowing up for this? And I think that's what I feel like you're questioning. Is this really worth me slowing up to bring somebody else into this? And I don't feel like I'm a fan. I'm still angry. I think I'm still angry about the other person who left. I think you're still angry about the other person who left. If this reading is hitting, just to be fair, there may be some unresolved issues about the last person who ditched out. It doesn't have to be romantic. Even if it's a business thing. If you trusted somebody in a business sense and then they left you high and dry, that caused some resentment. You're like, you're not a fan of it. And you're like, I am not going to let somebody else do that to me. Why would I do that? I'm going to go here with this. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm a big fan of Paul McKenna. He's a British author. How to Mend Your Broken Heart, I believe, is the name of the book. I highly recommend it. It could help you pull that energy apart, put it down or away, and then reform the future to your own liking. It brings a lot of clarity to thought. Kind of like instead of anger driving you forward, you can just kind of pick it apart and go like, do I want this or do I not? If I allow this in, could it be worth it? And it also helps you, that book also helps you realize, like, when you start to recognize red flags, at least that's what I got from it, just to be fair, that Paul McKenna book, because sometimes we don't let new people in because we're afraid of, like, what they're going to do to screw us over. Like, well, I've been screwed over by these last 3 people, why let somebody else in? That book tends to help you not only recognize red flags, but help you get that confidence, like, oh yeah, if I see that red flag again, I'm not going to let that come. And if I see a new red flag, I'm going to trace that down before it goes any farther just to make sure it is what it is. Like, if I start to be like, oh, I don't feel right about that, I'm going to trust my intuition going, I don't feel right about that. Let me research that deeper. I'm not just going to be like, it's okay, we'll see how it goes. No, I'm going to trace it down and see if this person is worth it. So it might be a confidence builder in the sense of like, maybe this is worth giving this person a shot. Because I feel like there's a really good thing coming forward here. This person cannot move forward unless you let them move forward. But I do see a very strong reluctance with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. You don't seem to want them to come forward. If you let them come forward, I see judgment going in your favor and the Sun card coming in. Like, this could be a great thing. And this is something that makes life worth it. This could bring you a lot more joy. Whatever you're doing, it can make it 10 times more enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's kind of like enjoying a piece of cake of your favorite cake or enjoying a giant cake with all the people you love. It's the difference. It's kind of like the cake is nice to have as it is, but if you have people around you you truly enjoy, people who are truly respectful and loving towards you, not just any old bum off the street, but like good people that you really want around you, that makes that cake 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? If you could enjoy it with people you actually care about and you have more than enough, that's even better, in my opinion. If you view it differently, I respect that. Do what you need to do. Because I feel like this person has a lot to offer you, a lot to give you with this Knight of Cups. And I feel like they're very good at keeping up their end of the bargain. They will start up very fast and they will stay. But I feel like a very strong reluctance here. What are they bringing? They're bringing in something really good. Like, this is the 8 of Wands and the Sun. All right, we'll do the Sun. The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups with the Strength card. Is that the 3? That's not the Strength card. That's the, I want to say that's the Empress card. They know they have something to prove to you. The 4 of Cups, when it comes up for them with the Empress, they know that it's not going to be easy to win you over, and they're going to have to prove it. And they're going to work overtime to prove it. What I don't like about that is it's almost like they're working overtime to make up for somebody else's shortcomings, which is not healthy for them or you. Which, again, is why I'd recommend that Paul McKenna book, How to Mend Your Broken Heart. Because having somebody else try to pay back the debt that somebody else left, that's not fair. You know what I mean? And that doesn't really help you. You know, this person's a different person. They handle things differently. They're not the same person. So just be aware of that. We don't need people paying off somebody else's debt. If somebody else left you with an emotional deficit, this person trying to make up for that is not healthy for you or them. So be careful of that. Be aware of that. That book is the best idea I can think of. There's other things about healing relationships from the past. We just don't want this person to be coming in and trying to heal something that they didn't mess up. They can't fix something that they didn't make damage, because I feel like they might try to. I don't think they're like looking at it like, not like they're looking at it like oh, this page is missing, I have to rewrite it so that you have it. It's not like that. It's kind of like they know that there's something isn't right here, and they're just constantly trying to overcompensate for it, which is not going to help you either. And it's not good for them. So if you're aware of it, though, I feel like you'll do something with it. I am worried about that, though. This person may try to do that because they want you to like them. And I feel like they might go, these are the challenge cards. They might try to really make you happy and make it right with you. And they might constantly try to find different ways to make it right and to balance things out with you. And they're going to try to balance things out that they did not put out of balance. And that's not for them to do. If you're aware of it, I feel like if you're aware that that's happening, like, because I don't think it's on a conscious level that they're doing it. It's like on a subconscious level, like they just want you to be happy, so they're trying to do things to make you happy. If you're aware of it, I feel like you can do something with it. The first thing is to be aware of it, and then to take action. That How to Mend Your Broken Heart by Paul McKenna is my best thought, but there's definitely other ways out there to do it. So this person, I think, in short, you're not going to want to let somebody in because somebody else screwed you over. But if you do let them in, they're going to be very beneficial and very good for you. Only thing I'm worried about is them trying to make up for somebody else's shortcomings, and that's not good for you or them. So just be aware of it. Is that it? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.